man was, can I even write a play? And here come the critics, and, you know, I mean, if they had completely panned me and thrown me out, and I agreed with them, I probably would have said, all right, never mind, I tried. But they didn't. You know, I won Best New Play Award at the Detroit News, and you know, so it was like, oh, it was encouragement. No, the guy can do it. Let him do it again. I couldn't have said that, you know, when I'm writing Shoe Man, that, oh yeah, no, there'll be 20 plays. I'm glad I got a shot at it. Something about friendship. I've been fascinated with friendship, how it's so fragile, how it comes and goes, how, you know, in my case, I'm never around anywhere long enough to really develop close friendships. But I know people that have known each other for a long time, and it's almost like dating. What do you mean you went on vacation together? That's weird to me. But there are people who do that, and then it's like you commit, you go beyond just that acquaintance at parties and dinner. And the whole thing about where you have a dinner party and you go home, and on the drive home you're going, was it me or was she weird tonight? Oh my God, did you see it too? And did you catch what he said? You know, that whole post-dinner party conversation that I think is common. That interested me, and two couples who were on the verge of becoming close friends, and this four-person group hug, and then one of the people goes, I don't think so. And so he sabotages it by doing something. And what was going to be a wonderful now goes dominoes in the other direction. And then it becomes about things that you wish you'd said or done. These people say them and do them. I've been on Broadway for a year and a half. In March of 2009, we opened God of Carnage in New York. Stayed with it through November. I went back into the show the following spring, stayed with it till June. So when you're doing Broadway, you're not doing anything else at night. But during the day, you're sitting around waiting for the show that night. A show that you can do in your sleep, pretty much. So that's when I wrote it. And so I had to, you know, does Jeff have a play or not? And so January in it comes, and we do a reading, and that's when we decide if this one is, you know, fits with the other 14 I wrote. And I just liked Yasmina Reyes' structure in her play God of Carnage. It just, she took a very civil, normal premise. Two couples there to meet. They don't really know each other, and they're there to talk about a little playground fight that their two 11-year-old boys, respective, got into. And instantly they start to very slowly start to parent each other's children. And as parents out there know, that's, you know, load the gun. You don't do that. So that interested me, and it deteriorates into a jugular tearing slugfest between these four people, both at the couples and at each other. And New York loved it. The Broadway audience thought it was the funniest thing they'd ever seen. These four people just attacking each other. So I said, well, maybe there's a Midwest version of that. Maybe there's... Purple Rose has always kind of wanted... Well, we've always done new work. And I think it was pretty much coincidental that we're going to do 4 Michigan plays by Michigan playwrights, all of the plays set in Michigan. That's just kind of, you know, the stars aligned. I couldn't say that 20 years ago that was a dream. Certainly writing new plays about this corner of the country was, but the fact that in our 20th season we're able to do it to an extreme is very gratifying. So we've got those writers now. The writers who are writing, who have 2 or 3 plays going and are going to finish this one, and then here comes the next one, and here comes the next one. That's why we're able to do what we're doing in the 20th season. And now 14 plays down the road, I'm more often than not trying to write one a year. I'm glad to be a part of the 20th season. You know, it would mean as much to me if we had 4 Michigan playwrights and I wasn't one of them.